Hello dudes, Akzel here. Welcome to Democracy 3. So I'm not really the kind of guy who usually looks too much into politics and stuff. I've never really thought much about like what I would do instead of current leadership, for example. So I decided it was a fantastic idea to become president or leader of some country and see how horribly this goes. And it's gonna go very horribly. So, this is Democracy 3. It was on sale on Steam for like 75% off. So I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. So, we got a bunch of different countries to choose from. We do Great Britain, France, Germany, the US, Canada, Australia. Let's go with the good old US of A. Life expectancy. For a second, I thought that meant like expectancy of the country's life. So it's like, wow, the U.S. is not going to last long. It's like, no, that's not what it meant. Any inequality, 46. What does that mean? Like the diversity of the population? I don't know. GDP per capita, 49,800. I don't know what a capita is. We're off to a great start here. I'm not gonna know what half this stuff means, and it's gonna be terrible. So let's say United States of America is a federal republic consisting of 50 states. The USA is the third largest country by land area and population. It is also the world's largest national economy, with an estimated 19% of total global GDP when measured by purchasing power parity. The country accounts for 39% of global military spending, despite containing only 4.46% of the global population. The U.S. President acts as both head of state and the head of government, as well as Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. Armed Forces. Now, I know one other thing that I usually say with like any and all of my streams and videos is let's not bring religion or politics into this stuff because that's just a terrible idea. That's kind of inevitably going to happen with a game like this, so this will probably be one exception for the comment section. Politics, I will allow them to be mentioned and discussed a little bit at least, as long as it doesn't get out of hand, but it probably will. It probably will. Oh my god, we are fat. Anyway, Big Mac Index? Wait, what? What the fuck is the Big Mac Index? What? Big Mac Index? Oh my god. Okay, that's enough laughing at our own country. Well, my own country. A lot of you guys that watch this are actually in other countries. Alright, so, our party's name, let's see, it could go with something like any of this. It could be like, Republicans or Democrats. We are the Pigeon Legion. Perfect. Okay, fine. We'll keep it kind of... We are the Pigeon Party. Yes. Opposition party name? I don't really care. How about the Hawk Party? Sure, that'll work. Hawks eat pigeons, right? No. They probably don't. Let's see, term length, yeah, 4 years, because presidents, term limits. We're gonna set it to no limit, even though that's not realistic, but that would make for a short game. Well... yeah, let's save it like that. Let's see, earthquakes, hurricanes, yeah, those happen. I'm just gonna leave all that default, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Fix this country's problems. Easier said than done. So much easier said than done. Click to return to government. Oh god. Welcome! Welcome to Democracy 3. You have just started your first term as president, and as your chief of staff, I'm here to explain how things work. The icons below show you a few key indicators of the state of our country. Hopefully, you can change things for the better and get re-elected after your term is up. Press the button on the window below, marked Begin Term of Office, to start governing. Okay, so, congratulations on your election victory. Welcome to your new job as president. The lives of all 316,668,000 citizens are now in your hands. As you will imagine, there are a number of situations and concerns that you will need to deal with as soon as possible, while keeping an eye on the long-term improvement of our citizens' quality of life. Plus, do not forget that you face re-election in 4 years, so you will need to monitor the opinion polls and our party membership. Good luck! So let's see. GDP is below average. Health is shit, apparently. Alright, let's see. GDP? I can't actually look at this stuff right now, I guess. Okay. Uh-oh. What's happening? Why was that in the background? Shouldn't that be up front? Okay, so we got... Okay, begin term of office? Oh my god. From here you can survey the current state of our country. It may look complex, but all the different components work in very similar ways. The icons represent different objects in the economy or society, including policies, laws, voter groups, and values for important concepts such as health and education levels of our citizens. Click the next button. These strips in the center of the screen represent groups of voters, with colored progress bars indicating how happy they are with your government. Why are so many retirees happy with my... Why? State employees, patriots... Okay. The light gray area behind the text shows the percentage of our electorate that is in each of these groups. The light gray area, it said? Okay. Okay. One of the key concepts of Democracy 3 is to understand that individual voters can be members of many different voter groups at once, and the extent to which they... You'll never get all of these voter groups to entirely approve of you. Watch me. I absolutely will not. If anything, I'll make them all hate me somehow. White icons are policies. You can start the game, or you start the game with already implemented. Policies are a primary method you use to govern the country. Okay. Blue icons are statistical data relevant to the country. GDP, crime, education level. It's affected indirectly through policy decisions. You find the different zones. Okay. Is this one violent crime or fisting? Probably something more crime. I mean, I guess involuntary fisting would be a crime. Anyway, icons with a red or green background are situations. These are ongoing events taking place in your country which may be going well green or badly red. Okay, we got a lot of red, including... God, they're fisting computer monitors now too? What the fuck, dude? That's not bad though. We have computers. Nice. Encourage good situations and prevent or fix bad ones by my policy choice. Okay, so it's all about the policies, it sounds like. Policies, data, and situations are interconnected through effects. Hovering your mouse over any one of the icons will show influence glows between them. Okay, let's see. What are you? I can't click you. Who are you? No? Oh wait. Oh, I need to like let it stay hovering over. Okay. So oil demand, something like that. We have a hybrid cars initiative. Okay. So we have a positive effect on... Wait, oil demand has a positive effect on all of that stuff except for energy efficiency and a hybrid cars initiative. Okay, so what are you? Internet crime. I was right. It is crime. Violent crime. Hey, okay. These icons are a lot more intuitive than I thought. Okay, so it's also kind of like a pie thing here. Like different slices of the pie are different areas of problems. What? Fat obesity? Yeah. Cancer? Asthma. Okay. Technological advantage. Got it. Got our space program. What are you? Pollution controls. Yeah. Okay. Voters. Let's take a look at a specific group of voters and find out more about them. Click on the voter strip for middle-income voters. Okay. Neither poor nor wealthy. They're to pay for his house. Can afford a good holiday each year. Maybe own one or more cars. Very sensitive to change in income tax. Usually large. Alright, so they don't like the income tax. They don't like me at all. They have cynicism and they're highly trusting. Even though they... Okay, there's a lot more. There's more buttons all over the place. So many buttons. Oh my god. Alright. Each group of voters have their own opinions and priorities. Whoa, so yawning! And every event or policy will affect each group in different ways. A chart shows the opinion of those voters over time, as well as how they feel about specific events. See, okay, so different inputs that we can affect for them. Visual effects as a shortcut. Okay, income tax. One of the most popular ways to raise money for government is a direct tax on people's earnings deducted at source by their employer. Generally a progressive tax, the wealthy pay more as a fraction of their income than the poor, and for this reason it is popular with socialists and the low-paid. Right, I've heard of progressive taxes once. Like I said, I don't know shit about, like, political crap. Well, how it works, really. I'm gonna say that. I might know more than I think. I don't know. So I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? Between two items, oh my god. The policy and this screen is the effects it is having. Okay. So, the slider is used to control this specific policy. You can adjust it to income tax up or down. Start the slider, then hit net. Okay, hold on. Wait, what is this? Is that like what people want? Okay, so it would cost me political capital to raise the income tax. Or does it cost me political capital to do anything with that? Wait, no. Hold on. Okay, what's that plus 25 then? Is that how much I have? Okay, so the plus 25 is how much I have. So if I were to lower it, it would be a lot cheaper than the other two options. Okay. So for example, if we lowered income tax a little to, let's say, wait, what was it at? Like 31%. So that gives us 705 billion nuggets. I don't know what that is. Per quarter. What if we just do 27%, for example? Let's do that. Yes. Perfect. Okay. You probably noticed that the effects show two different values as you move the slider. The current, darker effect, and the effect with the slider at its new position. The values will move from where they are to the new position over time, based on the inertia time and number of turns at the far right of each effect. If the value is 0, the effect will be the new level by the start of the next turn. Gotcha. Revert changes, leave things as they are for now, but I okay, fine. Nothing income tax, hit the close buttons, okay. Time to check out one of the situations that currently affect a country, okay, oh, suicides? Oh, vigilante mobs, okay. Oh yeah, I guess you wouldn't really suicide with an elaborate noose like that, would you? I call that elaborate, that's not really that elaborate, you know what I mean. Okay, so, a lot of it is caused by crime. I guess that fart was too. Shows information on the selected situation. As you can see, situations are both inputs on the left and outputs. The inputs are the cause of the situation. I'll show the effect of the result. You can change it. Right. So we can change policies, and we can view the effects of the policies and stuff through all of this stuff. Got it. Okay, so higher is the trigger value. Yeah, easier to trigger it than end it. Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay. Got it. Look at the last type of icon, the statistical data. Let's look at marijuana. Legal drug consumption. Close enough. Shows information on a national... Okay. Nothing we can do here. Oh, I wanted to read that. Okay, so legalizes cannabis, heroin. Wait. Okay, now why would you legalize... heroin? Cannabis? Okay. How the fuck? How can you legalize heroin though? And then I have no comment on the ecstasy parts. But wait, heroin? What? You can't legalize that. Okay. Pay attention to this value up here. That's our total political capital, which is the amount of support my government has to get things done at a limited amount per turn. And each turn is a quarter of a year. Okay. So if we had done the 2 terms, That would be 8 years. So 8 years by the 4 quarters of a year, that'd be 32 turns. That's not terrible, actually. Anyway, when you run out and need to end the turn to get more, some political capital can be carried over to the next turn, but not all. Okay. So using you adjust policies, cancel them, or introduce new ones, different policies, provide advancements, blah, blah. Alright. CO to create a new policy. Sweet. Alright. Oh. Import tariffs would be popular with the voters. Huh. These are new policies put forward by my ministers. They are divided into categories as tabs. Okay. Those in red cannot be implemented due to the lack of political capital. Alright, I mean, apparently the voters would really like the import tariffs for some reason. Can be damaging to the economy because local companies get... Oh, because it would, like, boost local Right, okay. But it would also piss off our foreign allies probably a little bit. Yeah, unfair to foreign countries, but it's still tempting. Tourism ad campaign. Right. Tourists. That's a maybe. I might do the import tariffs. Diplomatic service, going beyond just having an ambassador and secretary to foreign countries. Uh-huh. I mean, that might be something we can do for later. Oh, okay, there's the political capital cost. This would be 13. It is still tempting, though. Okay, nobody wants international fusion. Or farmland acquisition. Alright. And I know I can't get these ones, but let's see. Compulsory military service is estimated to be super popular with the voter. What? Yeah, okay. What else we got? So that's foreign policy. We also got welfare, child benefit. State directly to parents to assist in the cost of bringing up children. Popular with parents for obvious reasons, and the poor capitalists are opposed to an unnecessary level of interference. Right. Childcare provision, disability, state housing. Yeah, I mean, that's... I don't know. Welfare fraud departments. Right. Yeah, could antagonize legitimate complaints as well, or claimants as well. Oh man, there's so many things. He's probably gonna be all like, okay, now that you've tested this, revert it again, or something like that. Rent controls, alcohol awareness, compulsory work. Yeah, I don't think anybody would like that. It would give us not even that huge amount of money, actually. Public beautification. Oh, compulsory for the unemployed. I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay. Right. Right. I could actually see that making sense. Synthetic meat research giants. Grants. That's an R, not an I. We just circled right back to the freaking cook serve delicious stuff. That's an R, not an I. But it's rice with the broccoli. Fine. We've moved to a different game and it's still haunting me. God dang it. Ban second home ownership? Uh-huh. One child pot. No, we don't need that. Economy. Oh my god. That's a lot of things under economy. Okay, I think... Ooh. To stop ensuring that mothers have a right to maternity leave and to return to their jobs afterwards is a sign of civilized society and one that encourages women to work. Some small businesses are currently burn on an employer, especially where the number of employees is small. It can be argued that this actually encourages employers not to employ women. Uh-huh. Can we also enforce, like, equal opportunity employment as a help to that, maybe? Because, I mean, 100% estimated. It is estimated, but still, 100% popularity with, like, everybody would like that. Doesn't necessarily mean it would go well, though, for the reason it mentions here. It's like, they might actually try not to employ women, so... Recycling. Yes. Yeah, you know, I'm tempted to go with recycling, because recycling, super important. Let's see, so we're probably gonna go with recycling, because I do like the idea of that. Business startup campaign. Uh-huh. Interesting. Serves as a way to promote capitalism and enterprise, so creates employment and prosperity. Right, there's so many policies though. Oh my god. Tax, electric guys, micro generation grants. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Married tax allowance. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't see the point in doing that. Plastic bag tax, nobody cares about. They care about recycling, but not a plastic bag tax. Interesting. Well, I guess recycling would kind of help with the plastic bag issue anyway. Health tax credits, school tax credits. Oh my god. So many things. Internet currency taxation. Cryptocurrencies. Huh. Okay, public services, free school meals. That would cost us quite a bit. I'm also just realizing something. When I was looking at some of these, I was like, oh, that's cool. It's like, that's not income, that's tax. Although, wait, no, this one was income. Right. Ooh, I don't even know what our income is right now. But yeah, some of these would cost us a lot, too. We got to think about not screwing over our... Let's do recycling. That is kind of... I don't know how pricey that actually is. I don't know how much we're making right now. Recycling! This is the new policy you chose to implement. You can adjust the slider on new policies for free without taking it to capital. Be aware that some policies take time. For now, let's go back to the main screen. Hit the close button. Oh, hold on now. So this is going to, of course, appease environmentalists, the environment, and environmentalist membership. Ah, okay. So it would make more people environmentalists, I guess. Okay. What is all this? I don't know. Alright. So, I can also, like, adjust this as we... Or not. Okay, for now, let's go back. Okay, so I'm not actually implementing it. You son of a bit. I knew it. Much more to see, but we shall come to that later. Once you finish what you can do, you want to end the turn. Hit the end turn button. Well, you did. No, I haven't done anything, though. Okay, fine. I have a bad feeling about this because you haven't actually done anything. But, okay, we're still in the tutorial phases. Oh my god, we're already at 23 minutes here. Quarterly report highlights some key indicators which impact the current state of the country, plus there may be other information you need to be aware of. I can see a lot you have to attend to, so I'll let you get to work. I'm sure the government is in safe hands now. Okay. So, summary of the current state of the nation. I don't think that stuff's changed much. Let's see. Debt protection law. There is an urgent policy question that requires my immediate attention. Economic forecast. The global economy is doing well. Oh, right. That did go up. Okay, GDP went up. Credit rating is worryingly just BBB. Need to fix this either through growing our lowering expenditure or higher taxation. Okay, so maybe start with the import tariffs then. Polls not look good. Our last poll puts us at 10% of the vote. How the fuck did we get elected in the first place then? I mean, come on, there's only like a couple dozen of you guys, so how did we get elected? Man. Traditional Values Alliance is mounting an online campaign against the government. Oh no. And then cabinet report. Well, I think these guys is effectiveness is considered to be, and the world will never know. Okay, so Next time on Democracy 3, we will continue running this country to the ground. Till then, this has been Akzel. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, consider subscribing, all the good stuff. Leave a comment down below telling me how stupid I am. And till then, this has been Akzel. I will see you guys in the next one.